All right, what's up, y'all? This is What's the Randy Podcast. It's your boy, Dr. J.
Mr. Wash.
Ashley Ray.
Just gonna come in real quick, give y'all a little snippet just to discuss some of the things that have been going on as far as the case with Ahmaud Arbery. That's his name, right? Ahmaud Arbery?
Yeah, Ahmaud. Yeah.
I'm talking about his last name. What was his last name? I think it's
I want to say
Arbery.
it was Arbery.
Yeah. So, yeah, with the case of Ahmaud Arbery, recently they just arrested the two white men that hunted him down and killed him while he was jogging. And I think Ashley had some notes on it that she wanted to kind of address as well. Yeah?
Oh no.
Nah.
Well, she ain't no notes.
I just wanted to address, let's just talk about it. We just talked. I'm so sorry. I had no notes. You said everything. But I think it really got to me because, I'm just shocked. It's not that I'm shocked. I'm just tired. I'm so tired of, because of my skin, because of Black people. White people are so scared or feel like they have to stop us from just even jogging. You can't even jog. I got my brother telling me man, I'm not gonna jog in the neighborhood no more because he's the only Black person on the street. That's what you do. You like to run. So now you scared.
I get it because I run in my neighborhood sometimes when I actually want to do some running. But when I'm in my neighborhood running, a lot of times, when it was cool outside, plus I like to build a sweat, so I'd be putting on a hoodie and some pants and go run. And so while I'm out there running, that shit crossed my mind even before all of this happened. I used to cross my mind all the time because I'm running through there with a hoodie on.
But did it cross your mind with the hoodie because of Trayvon Martin? Because
just because I'm Black, period. I've always felt this way before before all these things got all this notoriety. I've always known this because I'm a Black man. So I know running through my neighborhood, as I'm going through the neighborhood, that's my first thought is I'll cross the street sometimes because I'm running through the neighborhood and I'll see this white woman or somebody out on the street and I'll go across the street so she don't think I'm trying to run up on her. I'm running and I'm let me just avoid all doubt and just move.
And that's what's fucking me up is I gotta watch what I'm doing so you won't be scared.
Right.
Man, fuck y'all. Fuck, that's how I feel.
I feel that way too.
Damn, I gotta watch everything I do, say, how I look, how I wear my hair, because you're fucking scared.
Right, and I feel that way too, and I think we shouldn't have to change shit. But at the same time, I value my life, and I know that if
I value my life, but goddamn, man,
if I scare this white person, I have a chance of being killed, and they will be completely justified because they white and I'm Black. That's just it.
Because you are born a threat. Your skin tone is a threat.
This scare you. I'm too aggressive with my skin.
And you're born with that threat.
Right. So I know that if I'm running outside, let me remove all doubt. I even do head nods and waves. I'm tired as fuck because I'm fat, so I don't like running. So when I'm out running, I'm tired as fuck.
I don't like running either.
And I still be I see people, I make eye contact, I be chuck them a little deuce real quick while I'm running. I'm nigga, I don't feel like saying shit to them. I'm tired as fuck.
Well, but that's the point. You have to do that because you have to de-escalate the situation before you even happen.
That's sad. I gotta be hey, how you doing? And they might not say shit to me, but I gotta still be hi. Or I think I have a problem because with this gentrification, we go to third ward. We see white people walking down. They not scared to walk in our hood. I mean, we ain't saying shit. We just looking at y'all because it looks strange to me when I see white folks in Fifth Ward and Third Ward. That shit I ain't never seen this shit before. But you don't see us coming up with no guns hey, what the fuck you doing over here?
Right. I just think that this is nothing new to me, and I guess that's why it's sad and it's hurtful. But at the end of the day, this is the life I've always known. I told y'all before. First time I got supposedly picked up by the police, I was 10. So they came up and told me I'm walking through a neighborhood I shouldn't be in. When I was at my cousin's house, we were going to the park, and they said some white woman called the police on us and told them that they thought we were trying to break into houses. So the police rolled up on us, cussed us out, threatened to put us in jail and shit. And I'm 10 years old.
And it's sad. It's so many stories that Black men have like that. That's.
Well, it's sad on that point because somebody mentioned that I think on Twitter or something. It was how it's sad because you can almost go to every Black person, whatever, especially Black male.
Yeah.
And everybody has some kind of story.
it's so many stories like that. Or like, I ain't never had no white person ask me why I'm doing over here.
I am. But I grew up on the side of town that had a lot of white people. I went to a white high school. So I was used to, like, I'm used to having times where I get told to get out of my car and sit on the curb for a regular traffic stop, that kind of shit. And I think because I'm so used to it that when this shit started happening, like Trayvon Martin, Ahmaud Arbery, what's his name, Eric Garner, like all the shit that happened with police and black men, this shit was new to me. I knew it was happening, but it's just now it's on like this big scale where everybody can see it. And I was like, shit, I was taught this. My mama taught me that when I was little. So, I mean, and then if my mama didn't teach me, shit, getting stopped by the laws when I was 10 years old taught me to be aware. You know?
And it's crazy, like, black parents have to teach their children, just put your hands up where they can see them, follow the directions, don't talk back to the officer, don't be a threat, basically.
Yeah, because you're already one.
You're already a threat.
Shit, don't say shit. Just don't say shit.
Don't escalate the situation.
You can't ask no damn questions, but they can ask you everything.
Yeah, your skin is a threat. So your best bet is, since you already threatened them just by existing, is to try to play your role to get out of it alive. Now, ain't anybody saying to shuck and jive for these people, but at the same time, you gotta live, and it's apparent that they ain't trying to let us live. I don't want nobody to go down being a martyr, being like, yeah, no, I had to go back for my people, and then you get killed. Like I don't think that's fruitful.
Yeah, we've already experienced that, especially you up close and personal.
Yeah, I don't want you to die.
But with the whole Sandy Speaks thing, like I say, it's one thing to be like you're saying, hearing the Ahmaud Arbery situation and hearing Eric Gardner and stuff like that, and looking at old man New York, that's crazy, blah blah. But then to actually know somebody,
because we know,
that's a symbol now for a movement and stuff like that. But you know this person on a first name basis, you know what I'm saying, spend time with them, hung out with them and stuff like that. It's different. Like like people be like, hey, that's the movement, and people want to like say her name and stuff. That's cool, and I support all of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like y'all here for the movement. I was here for the person.
Right. Like it's different to me because like I remember I was watching something the other day. It was like a movie or something, and they mentioned Sandra Bland, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. Like just to hear her name come up like randomly like that, and like we were smoking in their house one time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tap. You know what I'm saying? Do I live here?
Do I live here? No, Tap. Y'all ain't got no ass.
It's crazy that I met her a couple of times, and it was just like, nah, this can't be real.
Nah, we used to kick it with Sandy, and it's like, and so like you hear things like, and so like that's my whole thing is I don't want nobody I know to be like I'm finna stand up for. I get it, and I support the movement, but I don't want nobody dying.
But do you think that Ahmaud was standing up for anything? He looked like he was just running. Y'all fucking with him. So, because he's a black man, you don't supposed to be in our neighborhood. I'ma shoot you.
Yeah,
a couple of times.
His circumstances were totally different. I'm talking about like the police. Now him,
that
was some random ass white people that killed him.
But this is my thing, and it kind of still goes for both situations. Whatever is the fact of, like you say, he's just on a jog, whatever, and got murdered like that. At the end of the day, you want stuff to change and stuff to be corrected, and us to band together as a people to get stuff together, and not have to band behind a situation like this happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That he had to get killed for an unnecessary reason for people to organize and be like, hey man, this ain't right. We gotta do this and that. The stuff with Sandy, whatever that happened, whatever that we had to see a video where I was like, hey man, this ain't right. No, it hasn't been right for the longest before all of this stuff happened.
Right. Why take a video?
Yeah,
that video was 2 months ago, they said. And it took basically for people to talk about it on social media for y'all to do an arrest. Y'all weren't gonna do shit. This is normal now. It's normal to basically shoot us now. You killing kids, you shooting everybody. Y'all just don't give a shit. It's like we animals out here.
But the thing is, for us, our fight, like kind of what Wash was saying, our fight has to come before all of this happens. Like anytime, like let's say after this Ahmaud situation dies down, which it always does, it's gonna be a few months.
Somebody else gonna come.
No, not even that somebody else comes and it makes another situation. The thing is, the news moves so swiftly that like now it's a big thing. Everybody's protesting, blah, blah, dudes got arrested. You're probably not gonna hear anything else about it. And after like next week, you're not gonna hear anything about it until the trial. Like nobody's gonna be fighting. Like, there's still a fight to be had besides taking them dudes to trial. It's a whole systemic problem. Nobody's gonna be protesting the DA that said they shouldn't be arrested. The 2 DAs that didn't arrest them before this.
Right. Where is that protest at?
Nobody's gonna protest. They're protesting it right now. Is what I'm saying. They are protesting it right now. But the thing is, after all this shit dies down, all we're gonna do is wait for somebody else to get killed to get hype again. Like what Wash is saying is everybody don't have to die in order for something to happen. Like, we need to be making that move without all this shit happening. Without everybody.
We don't need a symbol to galvanize. We our skin color and how 400 years of bullshit whatever should be enough to galvanize.
Right. We should just be ready to fight regardless, because we know that there's a fight out there. Why are we wait? Like, why do we only fight when somebody dies or when something bad happens? Like, why don't we fight on the off just random ass day? Be like, you know what? Let's all get together and go protest this department.
That's not what we do. You know that. We don't even vote. They can eliminate that for the fight. Basically, go vote and get these people out of office. But we don't do that. We're not going. I mean, I hate to say we're not going to do it because I'm hoping we do.
I listened to what DLU be on the Breakfast Club this week, and he said what Diddy did was some bullshit and stuff. And
what'd he do?
No, when Diddy was like basically came on, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna hold our vote hostage, whatever. We got to demand stuff for our vote and stuff like that."
Yeah, that was bullshit.
But it was explained whatever because him and Charlamagne kind of went back and forth, like not arguing with each other, just kind of talking about it. And both of them had good points. And it came down to DL was like, "No, you're right. Like, we should demand stuff for our votes, whatever the case may be." But he was like, if you're not specific with your demands when you're steady standing on the mountain demanding stuff, then it's pointless. He was like, if you demand, he was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You want my vote, I demand X, Y, and Z for my vote, then it makes sense, whatever. But if you just be like, hey, if you want my vote, you gotta give me something, then what the hell you want? You gotta explain that. And if you explain that, whatever, then it makes sense, whatever. Then, yeah, you're supposed to hold people's feet to the fire to, you know what I'm saying, to help your people, to help yourself and stuff. But if you just saying some shit just to say some shit, and it really just go out one ear and come out the other.
Right.
That's true. I see that.
So, like I said, they both was right. And like Diddy was right for how he did it. Well, but it was just like the execution of it all wasn't there.
Was wrong.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He had the right idea, just it didn't execute right.
Yeah, I mean, with all things considered, just since we just kind of giving a quick little thing about this Ahmaud thing, the biggest thing for me right now is I want people to, understand that we do have like some adverse circumstances that Black men have to deal with, but at the same time, you can't be so scared of that you're not living your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to live your life and be cautious, yes, because we do got a target on our back for no fucking reason. But at the same time, I'm not fixing to stop living because some white man is acting stupid. I don't have time to deal with white people. Like, I can't succumb to what they want me to do and what they want me to be. So I'm gonna continue to do my thing.
You right.
Remain aware that they out there.
But it's mentally draining.
It is.
To discuss this with someone that doesn't understand what you gotta go through. Like, I gotta watch how I talk to you because it may intimidate you and you may think I'm too aggressive and an angry Black woman. I'm just trying to let you know how I feel about some things.
It's hard yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's hard to discuss things with people that aren't understanding you, period. Like it's almost impossible to change anybody's mind if they don't get it. So you just gotta leave it like it is. And don't drain yourself trying to explain it to them. They just not gonna get it.
Nope.
We can say we end on this part, whatever. My thing is with all of this, like I say, it's a sad thing that happened, and it's happening too regularly. Like I say, situations like this, and it comes to the point where, yeah, we live in this social media age and everything, but at the end of the day, I'm tired of us being hashtags.
Right.
And that's what it's boiled down to, because now you have like we talking about with Sandy, whatever. Everybody's hashtag Sandy speaks, whatever. Or now it's hashtag run with Mod.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything, I'm tired of everything being a challenge.
Yes. And
everything be kind of like a stunt kind of thing, whatever. And it's like, hey, real people are losing sons, brothers, daughters, and stuff like in these situations and stuff. Real people are dying, and like, yeah, it might be cool to repost something.
But what are you really doing though?
Yeah, but
That's
you can't. But
you just repost. Somebody told me that on Facebook, like you ain't gonna post that. I mean, you do a podcast. I'm like, what is that? I get what you're saying, but I felt so like I don't want to repost that because I'm pissed off this happened to this young man. I'm really mad that happened. So I didn't want to go run. I know that was for him, but I didn't want to do none of that, even though I don't really want. I didn't really want to walk, kind of did, but I was just like, like you said, we just hashtags. Like, what the hell is this accomplishing? Is this gonna get them convicted?
Yeah, and that's the issue. And I know people might get upset or panties in the bunch, whatever case may be. But it's like I don't want to put the hashtag run with mod or go do my 2.5 miles and go sit back on the couch.
Basically, to go watch something else and watch another person. Because I just seen some girl get shot 8 times by the police. Some black girl, 26 years old. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
So it boils down to like, yeah, you put a hashtag, whatever, but it's telling people like, hey, did you vote? And when we say do you vote, I'm not talking about did you vote for Trump or Biden, whatever. Did you vote for
them judges?
Yeah,
for them did you vote for them?
Do you vote who the DA gonna be? And stuff like that. Do you know who that is? Because
but I feel like our community doesn't understand that, and that's what we need to focus on. The people that's running them judges and them cops and the police, like that's who we need to vote. This is community. I don't give a fuck about Trump right now. You should care about your community. I don't want to see nobody I know shot over some goddamn jogging, over they think you got a cell phone, but they think it's a gun, over some dumb shit, and then police get off.
Yeah, and I want to say this, like before because we're going to end it, but before we let this go, one of the things I do want people to do is like not feel like you have to be a part of everything that happens with this kind of stuff, because I think that's kind of mentally draining for people, and I don't even think they realize how bad it is on their psyche. Like people kept sharing the video of him getting shot. Like,
yes,
I want to watch a man get killed. Like that shit. For one, it desensitizes you, and two, like it really plays more on your mind than you realize. So you don't have to watch it in order for it to have happened. And I think people were like, I have to watch the video, and I have to make sure everybody sees the video. And I don't think I shared the video at all. I actually saw the video because I didn't even know what was going on at the time when I saw it. This is before I really was fully aware of what happened. And I watched him get shot and fall in the street. And I'm like, oh, why are people sharing this video? Like, this is
everybody. They said they made it seem like we didn't share it, nothing was going to happen. But you're right, man. Right. Everybody was sharing that video.
Like, the video was, like, you don't have to watch it. I mean, and if you feel the need to share it, I mean, it's going to get around because it's going to get shared.
It was so bad they're sharing the video they were sharing it at work that we got an email that we had to stop sharing the video. Why are you doing it at work? They were like, please refrain from using your email to share this video.
Yeah, because somebody's getting killed on video. You cannot that's not for everybody to see. I understand that it helped, and I'm glad it did, but you don't have to watch it. Protect your own mental peace sometimes.
Are you doing your nails?
Yeah. That's what they call self-care.
Self-care. I just saw these nail clippers right here, and I was like, "Oh, let me get these nails real quick."
Well, like I say, we just talked about this, whatever. Instead of, like you say, posting a hashtag or posting a little post, whatever, we actually wanted to discuss it. So
yeah, definitely.
Like I pray for his family, man. Nobody want to hear that their son been shot like that.
No.
Like I said, nobody wants to. Like again, like I said, we need to galvanize as a people, whatever, and stop being hashtags. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we have to get to mobilized and show our power that we have. You know what I'm saying? So we don't the next mod or mod whatever doesn't be a hashtag.
Right. Be proactive. Let's stop it. Let's nip it in the bud, man.
Yeah. So.
You be proactive.
I am.
I'm pro-black.
I'm here. I'm talking to the youth. I'm doing that kind of stuff.
Well, like I say, ain't no as always and all this stuff like that. But like we just wanted to put a little snippet on that and just kind of had that conversation as Ashley. So
Ashley,
from what's the remedy to everybody else? Hey, stay safe out there. Like Ashley, stay black out there. If you black, no, say just stay you out there. If you white, Hispanic,
just stay, do you.
Do you?
Do you.
Fuck them haters. Do you.
Do you?
Okay, we out.
All right, we out, y'all.